Chapter 1. The Year of the Elephant.
Long, long ago, in Arabia, a powerful ruler named Abraha came from Yemen with a great army. He rode at the front on a giant white elephant. Behind him marched thousands of soldiers. Ahead of him lay the city of Mecca. Abraha had built a magnificent temple in his city to compete with the Kaaba, a sacred building in Mecca that Arabs had visited for generations. He wanted everyone in Arabia to come to his temple instead of traveling to Mecca, but the Arabs refused. They loved the Kaaba. This made Abraha angry. "I will destroy the Kaaba," he swore. "I will tear it down stone by stone." So, he gathered his army and his elephants and marched north towards Mecca. When the people of Mecca heard that an army was coming, they fled to the mountains. They were afraid. They had never seen elephants before. They did not know how to fight such beasts. Only the chief of the tribe stayed behind. He went to meet Abraha. Abraha sat on his throne, surrounded by his soldiers. He looked at the chief and asked, "What do you want?" The chief said, "Your soldiers took 200 of my camels. I have come to ask for them back." Abraha was confused. "I have come to destroy the Kaaba, the sacred building of your people," he said. "And you ask me about camels?" The chief looked at him calmly and said, "The camels belong to me. I will protect what is mine. But the Kaaba belongs to God. God will protect what is his." Then he turned and walked away. Abraha ordered his army to march towards the Kaaba. But when the elephants reached the edge of Mecca, something strange happened. The elephants stopped. They refused to move forward. The soldiers beat the elephants. They shouted at them. They tried to force them to walk, but the elephants would not move. Then from the sky came a sound. Flocks of small birds appeared, each carrying tiny stones in its beak and claws. The birds flew over Abraha's army and dropped the stones. Wherever a stone landed, a soldier fell. The great army panicked. Soldiers ran in every direction. Abraha himself was wounded. The mighty army that had come to destroy the Kaaba was destroyed instead. The people of Mecca watched from the mountains. When they saw that the army had fled, they returned to their homes. They knew that something remarkable had happened. The people of Mecca called that year the Year of the Elephant. That very same year, a baby boy was born in Mecca. His mother was a young widow named Amina. His father had died just 3 months before his birth. His grandfather, the chief, the same man who had stood before Abraha, looked at the baby and saw something special. "This child will become great," he said. "I name him M." But no one yet knew what M would become. It was a very dark age in Arabia. There was no government, no law, no judge. Tribes fought constantly, and feuds lasted for generations. Slavery was common. Slaves were treated as property, and masters could take their lives without punishment. Women had no rights. They could not inherit, and their lives were strictly controlled. The birth of a girl was seen as a burden, and some fathers buried their baby daughters alive. Only the rich and powerful had any say. An orphan boy was expected to become nothing. But M was no ordinary orphan.